Hello, sports fans. The New York midseason sales totaled about $61 million. That was down 11% from the previous year. The overall sales statistics look a lot weaker than that, though, in part because there were many more lots in this year's sales than in last year's, and the overall value of the aggregate estimate was about $6 million higher. That was somewhat mitigated during the sales when about $3.6 million worth of art, about 20 lots, was withdrawn, which tells you a little bit about what's going on in the market. The sales are being well managed, but there are some places where there's just too much weakness. The other notable feature about these sales was that there was a lot of estate work that hadn't been sold in the previous year, and these were really the only sales where they could be sold. And we're seeing those works sell well, but many of the other speculative works not do as well. Now, within the sales, we saw that the hammer ratio was 0.87, which is a pretty low number and suggests that the market's fairly overpriced. The overall sell-through rate for the sales was a low 77%, which is below the 82 to 85% of the industry average. It would have been a lot worse if they hadn't withdrawn those 20 works. One other thing to know about these sales is that in the bidding quintiles, the middle range, or works that would have sold for about $50,000, was the weakest point of bidding. The hammer ratio there was quite low. Above there, the work sold just about at the estimates. And below there was fairly aggressive, not extremely aggressive, but fairly aggressive bidding for the works below the sort of $25,000 threshold. So there's a certain spot where things are just being pulled back and bidders are no longer interested, and we will have to see if the auctions get readjusted, especially the day sales going forward. What does this tell us overall? Well, the market's pulling back. It's not pulling back as severely as many people think, or as those statistics might have suggested. For more information, go to ourintelligence.substack.com. You have to be a paid subscriber to read the detailed report, but we hope you will join us there and continue to see more of these reports as they come throughout the season.